Well, hang on, it's gone ahead. Yeah, mate. Okay, hi guys. Let me just move this. This is annoying in the corner. I did try this video before, then my phone died. So we're plugged in now. Let me just see if it's charging. Yes, so it is. I'd just like to quickly say, if you could please hang on. If you could, no. If you could please sub. Sorry, that went a bit messy. And like this video, subscribe to my channel and like this video, that'd be really cool. Let's get on with this. I'm Lives to W, let's go. And we're going to be doing some tricky mind riddles, and apparently only a genius can solve them, so let's see if I'm a genius enough.
We're back again with yet another set of riddles that will put your mind to the test. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a thumbs up.
Thumbs up mine as well, yeah.
Brain power with 10 tricky riddles only a genius could solve. 10. A farmer purchased some chickens and goats. When his wife asked how many of each he bought, the farmer said he had a total of 54 animals with a total of 140 feet between them all. How many chickens and how many goats did he purchase in total?
Sorry, I don't know on this one. I don't know this one, guys. Let's see. Probably obvious.
38 chickens and 16 goats. The chickens have 2 legs each, so that's 76 feet, and the goats have 4 legs each, so that's 64 feet.
Okay.
Which brings
I
the total
did
to
not think of that.
140 feet total. 9. Jen gave Sue as many dollars as Sue had to start with. Sue then gave Jen back as much as Jen had left. Jen then gave Sue back as many dollars as Sue now had, which left Jen broke and gave Sue a total of $80. How much money did Jen and Sue have at the beginning of their exchange?
$80.
The answer is Jen had $50 and Sue had $30. Did you get it right? 8. If you got the first questions right, go ahead and give yourself a high five. Now it's time for the next riddle. Are you ready? Here we go. A horse is tied to a 15-foot rope and there is a bale of hay 25 feet away. The horse is able to eat from the bale of hay. How is this possible? The answer is, one end of the rope is tied to the horse, and the other end of the rope isn't tied to anything, so the horse is able to roam free and go anywhere he wants to go. Did we stump you? 7. Okay, here's a really tricky riddle. Are you ready to give it a shot? Start with the word snowing.
Snowing.
One letter at a time and continue to form a legitimate word each time until you have only one letter left, which should also be a word.
Knowing. Owing.
Are you ready for the answer? If you start with snowing, you can remove the N and get the word sewing. Then remove the S and you have owing.
I was trying to like.
And you have wing. Get rid of the G and you have win.
Well, you also have knowing. No, you don't. You don't. I lied. Oh, sorry. Now I.
6. I have 1 and 7, and these are the others. Biggest, smallest, cold, dark, and 2 brothers. What am I? The answer is Europe, one of the 7 continents. Pretty tricky, right? 5. Okay, this next riddle is really tough, so you'll have to listen carefully if you want to get it right. Are you ready? Let's go. A man wanted to enter an exclusive club, but he didn't have the secret password. He waited by the door and listened. A club member knocked on the door, and the doorman said 12. The member replied 6 and was let in. Another member came to the door, and the doorman said 6. The member replied 3 and was also let in. The man thought he had heard enough and walked up and knocked on the door. The doorman said 10 and the man replied 5. He was not let in. What should he have replied?
20. Or 15.
The doorman lets in those who answer with the number that is equal to the number of the letters in the word he says. 4. How are you doing so far? If you've been stumped a few times,
like every time.
These riddles are definitely tough, but let's give this next one a shot.
You
have 2 ropes. Each takes exactly 60 minutes to burn. They are made of different materials, so even though they take the same amount of time to burn, they burn at separate rates. In addition, each rope burns inconsistently. How do you measure out exactly 45 minutes? The answer is, take one rope and light it at both ends. At the same time, light one end of the other rope. When the first rope finishes burning, light the other end of the remaining rope. When it burns out, the 45 minutes will be up. 3. Joan was self-conscious
I
about
get
her
it,
weight,
because
so
of
when
like
she signed
quarters
up
and
at the
halves
gym
and
and
stuff.
was asked how much she weighed, she said, I weigh 115 pounds plus half my weight. How much does Joan weigh? The answer is 230
That'll be odd.
pounds. If Joan weighs 115 pounds plus half her body weight, the 115
Oh, I was trying to half
pounds
it,
is the other
sorry.
half. 2. A snail is at the bottom of a well and wants to get out. He manages to crawl up the wall 3 feet each day, but at night he must rest, and so he slips back down 2 feet. If the well is 30 feet deep, how long will it take for him to get out?
So he's technically going
The answer is
1 foot a day, so it will take him 30 days.
28 days. The snail averages 1 foot each day, so after 27 days, he has reached 27 feet. On the 28th day, he crawls up 3 feet during the day, but since he is now at 30 feet and out of the well, he no longer slips back 2 feet. Did you get it right?
I thought I was gonna get that one.
Okay, here's the last riddle, and it's definitely
So if I get this one, that's
Are you ready?
like,
Let's go. All of my ties are red except 2. All of my ties are green except 2. All of my ties are black except 2.
3 ties.
How many ties do I have? Did you give up? The answer is 1 red tie, 1 green tie, and 1 black
so he has
tie.
3 ties.
Check out our friends at the Things
Got
who
it
make
right.
interesting feel-good videos about lifestyle, pop.
This is the last one.
Are you ready to put your mind to the test? We've gathered up some of the. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up because today we're sharing 10 riddles.
Sorry,
you won't
I
be able
froze
to solve.
again.
Are you ready? Let's go. 10. A 10-foot rope ladder hangs over the edge of a boat. The bottom rung is touching the surface of the water.
Go back.
The rungs of the
We
ladder
froze for a
are all
moment.
1 foot apart and the tide goes up at a rate of 6 inches per
I was
hour.
guessing,
How
let's go
long
from
will
the
it
beginning. I was too busy trying to unfreeze.
Are you ready to put your mind to the test? We've gathered up some of the trickiest riddles that will really test your brain power. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up because today we're sharing 10 riddles you won't be able to solve. Are you ready? Let's go. 10. A 10-foot rope ladder hangs over the edge of a boat. The bottom rung is touching the surface of the water. The rungs of the ladder are all 1 foot apart and the tide goes up at a rate of 6 inches per hour. How long will it be until 3 rungs are covered in water?
6
The answer is
hours?
never. As the tide rises, the boat and the ladder will rise along with
Oh!
it. 9. A man was relaxing on a park bench one day when he noticed there were ducks in the pond. He saw 2 ducks in front of a duck, 2 ducks behind a duck, and 1 duck exactly in the middle of the other ducks. How many ducks were there?
3?
The answer is 3 ducks.
They showed a
8.
picture and everything.
Okay, are you ready for the next question? Let's get started. A farmer was going to town with a fox, a goose, and a sack of corn. He came across a stream that he had to cross. There was a tiny boat, and he could only take 1 thing across at a time. However, if he left the fox alone with the fox would eat the goose. And if he left the goose alone with the goose would eat the corn. How does the man get them all safely across the stream?
You take the corn with the fox, then the goose. When you come back for the goose.
Here's the answer. He takes the goose across first and then returns. Then he takes the fox across and he brings the goose back with him. Then he takes the corn across.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, I forgot that you were leaving them.
Pretty true, right?
I always forget this one.
If you've gotten the first few questions correct, you're off to a great start. But we're pretty sure this next riddle will leave you stumped. Paul tells his friends he did 20% better on his math test than Pete did. Pete got an 80 on his test, so Paul's friends all believe that Paul got 100 on his test. Were Paul's friends correct?
No, they didn't know. He didn't know how
much.
The
answer is no. Paul's score was a 96. 20% of 80 is 16. So 80 plus 16 equals 96. Get it? 6. Here's a tricky riddle. I am not alive.
Yes, so I did get the last one wrong. Let's go.
Yet I grow. I have no lungs, yet I need air. I have no mouth, yet I can drown. What am I?
Plant.
The answer is fire. Fire isn't alive. alive, but it can grow. It has no lungs, but it
Oh, I
needs air
forgot
to
the
keep its
punch line.
flames burning. And it has no mouth, but it can drown and
Not
be
doing
put out
amazing,
if
yeah,
you
I'm
douse
literally
it with
failing
water.
everything.
5. Okay, this next riddle is a tough one, so listen carefully if you want to get it right. Are you ready? Let's go. Each son in the Smith family has just as many brothers as sisters, but each daughter has twice as many brothers as sisters. How many boys and girls are in the family?
4 and 1.
The answer is, there are 4 boys and 3 girls in the family. Each boy has 3 brothers and 3 sisters, but each girl has 4 brothers and 2 sisters. 4. How are you doing so far? If you've been stumped a few times, don't worry. You're not
Every
alone.
time.
These riddles are definitely
Failing.
tricky. But let's give this next question a shot, shall we? Larry's father has 5 sons, named 10, 20, 30, and 40. Can you guess the name of the 5th son?
Larry.
The answer is Larry. If Larry's father has 5 sons and the first son's name are 10, 20, 30, and 40, then Larry is the name of the 5th son. 3. Here's another riddle that will really stump you. Anyone can hold me even without their hands, yet no one can do it for long. What am I?
Air.
The answer is your breath. If you hold your breath for too long, you're bound to pass out. 2. When asked how old she was, Jennifer replied, in 2 years.
I said F, that one. I don't think the camera heard me, but I did. You can see me mouthing it if you like. Yeah. So that's kind of like half, I guess. I'm not really sure.
I will be twice as old as I was 5 years ago. How old is she?
Wait, what was the question? Hang on. Let's go.
What am I? The answer is your breath. If you hold your breath for too long, you're bound to pass out. 2. When asked how old she was, Jennifer replied, in 2 years, I will be twice as old as I was 5 years ago. How old is she?
Wait, so what's... Hang on. So in 2 years, she'll be twice as old as she was 5 years ago. So she's 8.
The answer is Jennifer is 12. 5 years ago, Jennifer was 7, and in 2 years from now, she'll be twice that age, which means Jennifer
Oh,
is
I
12
thought you
years
said
old
5.
today.
Okay, I'm sorry.
1.
What?
Sal
I
and
don't
Sam
know.
are brothers. Steve is Sal's son, and he's 12 years younger than his uncle. Sal is twice as old as Steve. 4 years ago, Sal was the same age as Sam is now, and Sam was twice as old
There's
as
too
his
many
nephew.
numbers. I'm sorry, you
What
lost
are
me.
all their ages? The answer is Sal is 32, Sam is 28, and Steve is 16.
What?
Did we stump you?
You stumped me every time, mate. Okay, guys, so I failed a lot at that. Clearly, just not having the day. I've got to go answer all the texts. God, see you later. Bye. Hope you have a good day. Wait, let's try something. See you guys.